selfish ghost.
So the farthest my phone went back was 2016, the end of 2016 actually. This is a picture of me at one of my older jobs. I did a Bantu knot out and I just pushed it back into a little puff to get it out my face. I ended the year of 2016 with a protective style, and which you will see a lot of in this video. In 2017, I started recording my wash days, and I just love seeing the shampoo wash out. It's so satisfying. I like the videos because whenever I would go back and look, I always noticed like the problem areas in my hair. It's so short and thin in the back of my head. And once I found this out, I started doing more scalp massages to promote hair growth, and that stimulation helps. After being natural like 2 years maybe, I relaxed the perimeter of my hair to get a sew in for my birthday, and I think that's one of the reasons why my edges are so sensitive now, and it's like a different hair texture from my crown. I wore protective styles at least half of the year, if not more. My go-to protective styles were plaits and twists when I wasn't using my extensions. I fell in love with the color red and burgundy that year for some reason. What I later noticed about being color treated was that it needed to be moisturized all the time. And I tried to maintain a proper moisture protein balance in between styles, and I did my own trims at home as well. I usually keep my protective styles between 4 to 6 weeks when I'm using extensions. It took me a while to learn my hair. Back then I was pretty much in the beginning stages of being natural, and was just experimenting with different products at the time to see what my hair liked and what it didn't like. I let my hair breathe for a while before doing another protective style with extensions. These are just some pics I threw in of Jaden and Jordan's tresses. Hey Pop. I was having so much fun doing my hair, I started doing my family's natural tresses as well. Whenever I take my styles down, I'd always notice how much black has grew in and how much hair that has come out. My color began to fade to that ugly brown color after you do your rinses. I like doing the Indian clay masks ever so often after protective styles with extensions. It's always brought my curls back and moisture back into my hair. I got my first lace front unit done in April of 18. This is just a product stash, my closet. This is now known as a protein closet. I went on a cruise and wore my frontal. I bleached the end of my frontal unit and messed it up pretty much. I was still trying to find the right growth oils for my edges and the rest of my perimeter. My hair is very fine. I don't think it would get too much thicker. I have accepted the fact that my hair is naturally fine. Another shot of the little baby hair. Even when my perimeter do start to get longer, I don't think it'll make too much of a difference. My grandma had natural thin hair, and I don't think my mother hair got too thick, but she was always a relaxer type girl. Before the 90s, she was Jerry curls, activated juice, dripping all over the place, child. Around this time, I was on YouTube hard and went out of my comfort zone and of twisting braids and tried a finger coil. They was moisturized, but it was a fail to me. I got my first silk press since being a serious natural. You can really see how scarce them edges and the hair was. It didn't last at all. I love big hair, and with my hair being the texture that it is, I cannot fluff my hair too much without any frizz. And having spots missing, yeah, that's just not the look I'm going for. So crochets were my thing for a while. They were not harmful to my edges, and I was still able to get my scalp for oiling and massaging. That girl got a nice tan on a cruise ship. I really enjoyed this particular crochet style. I got a lot of compliments on this style. In October 19, I discovered hair steaming. I saw immediate results. My curls were so much juicier. I don't know what it was, but I liked it. All my red and burgundy, even the ugly brown, was pretty much gone at this point. So I decided to bleach my hair this time instead of doing the rinses. It really brought out my trouble spots even more. I figured it'll be like my last time with color. The plan was to bleach and put the red back in, but I like the ombre effect that the bleach gave me, so I went back in like a couple of days later with more bleach just on my ends though to lighten them more, and it was perfect. I really liked how it turned out. So I began the new year with some crochets. It didn't take long for the black to show up. They're so ghetto. And I took them out in March and washed my hair and did a wash and go. I really treated my hair pretty well when it was out because all the protective styles I wore them for so long, so it was a must, and I really enjoyed doing this clay mask each time. It was and still is a staple. I pretty much have the same routine each time I take out a protective style or before I put in a protective style. It's the same thing. I haven't had any heat since 2018 at this point. I usually keep my hair out for a month before getting another protective style. So that would be like 2 moisture treatments and 2 protein treatments. Switching it up each week. If my hair felt pretty good though, I'll do 2 moisture treatments in a row, but at least 1 protein treatment a month. Hey, the baby, his drop is so much longer than mine. Ugh, oh my god. So I kept up with this routine whenever I wore my hair out, and it pretty much have my hair pretty healthy. I do give my hair breaks just to have it up and to keep my hands out of it. This is another product stash, the moisture cabinet and the protein closet. I'm gonna try not to color my hair anymore. I still want red tips, however, but we're still working on my nape right now, so I don't know if that's gonna be yeah. And the rest of my perimeter, my nape is growing out, but my edges, we just gonna have to keep them in our nightly prayers. Now that you've seen the struggle and where I am now, I'm gonna go ahead and delete all this extra data out my phone, and we gonna keep up with this natural hair journey together from here. I will be doing another silk press to see how my hair has grown. Make sure you subscribed and that your notifications are on so you won't miss an upload. It gets better from here, you guys. See you in the next one.
Get a little shiesty right there. Okay, edges.
They did what?
I see you.
What do you mean they